IndiGo is the one name which is most trending on social media, or even the common man is also talking about the IndiGo. What you will say about this kind of all this thing?
Well, I think it's a very unfortunate situation and a very unprecedented situation in the aviation industry. Last 3 days, passengers have been suffering non-stop. And we are in the peak tourist season, we are in the peak marriage season, we are in the peak business season, and also the weather vagaries are also putting additional demand on the flight and rescheduling. So this is a very unfortunate situation, and IndiGo's explanation is that because the government enforced a new flight and duty time limitation policy, so this has suddenly caused the problem there. So as far as I am concerned, this is a management failure, and management should have taken proactive steps, because this policy didn't come about in 24 hours. You see, firstly it was deliberate for years, then a year ago the policy was finalized, a soft launch was made on 1st July 2025, and finally the full rollout was done on 1st November 2025. Apparently, the other operators like Air India, SpiceJet, etc., they have prepared themselves for this situation. They have planned for it, and we don't see those kind of problems with any other operator. They also command 40% market share. Now coming to the IndiGo management, they are not a startup anymore. They have been operating for the last 20 years. And in this period, you get sufficient experience to know what kind of thing. And this is a major policy decision which was implemented. So the management should have known that this kind of shortage will take place. And but one of the things which perplexes me is the timing. The policy started on 1st November 2025, and suddenly we are facing this kind of sudden rampage on 3rd December 2025 after 1 month. So I have a feeling that somewhere the management suddenly got into a mismanagement situation, and a lot of people are saying it is deliberate, basically to push the government to revert to the old policy, because the new policy has certain cost implications besides major induction. So I think now they have gone to the government, asked for, while they have admitted that this is their lapse, they've asked for the concession for implementation of the policy, and the 3 months relief has been granted to them as the latest news. But I don't think that in 3 months they can actually resolve this issue, because inducting 200 pilots as captain and 200 pilots as co-pilot is going to take time. You have to see that IndiGo has a fleet of nearly 500 aircrafts. And 10% fleet, if you look at it, is almost 50 aircrafts. And if you really look at 50 aircrafts, it's the size of full-scale large airline, not a medium-scale size airline. So this is a gap which will take time. In the meanwhile, either IndiGo has to reduce operations or go for a crash induction program. But even with that, even if you are able to get trained, qualified manpower, you need almost a year and a half to induct them and train them in your fleet. It is not you just sit from one car to another. Even if you are qualified on the same aircraft, you take time to familiarize, get regulatory approvals and other things. So I think it's going to take time.